Good morning, class. This is Mr. Whitlock from Meigs High School English Literature. This, if you are watching, is for senior English class. Um, and this is an example or demonstration for image processing. I brought you here to show you the program that I use to change up some images and how we might be able to use those. Well, first of all, using them, we'll be putting them into our research papers. Adding photos to a research paper enhances your overall experience and gives you a visual to a lot of the topics that you're talking about in your paper. So, I'm using Picasa 3, that's Picasa 3, because it's a free program that you can download easily off the internet. And I also have a Roku to watch TV on from, and Picasa has an app that can I can watch my pictures from Picasa on my television, and it's a Google app. And I've been doing a lot with Google Apps lately. So what you see here in front of you is a baby picture of mine, black and white, old picture, um, but not in great quality. So I wanted to use this picture to show you some of the changes that we can actually make to some photos. To get started, just going to show you around a little bit. Here are some of the tools that we can use to change the photo in a number of different ways, and then some of the basic changes that we can do immediately. Um, to start, I'm going to add the same photo side by side. With these buttons over here, you can also do numerous amount of the same picture in one, but I want to do side by side just so that you can see the changes that I've made from one picture to the original. So here we're starting out with the same photo side by side. And we'll go ahead and get started over here. First thing I don't like about the photo is that I think it should be cropped. I'd like it to come right about up to here to where the blanket starts. And I'd like to take out some of the sides. So I'm going to hit the crop button. And I'm going to use this one. I like that. But I'm going to bring it in a little bit on the side. And maybe even the bottom a little bit, just so it comes up to the blanket. So I like that right there. You can still see that there's a couple different backgrounds, but then I'm more centered in the picture. So I'm going to keep that. So when you're done, once you've chosen the aspect that you like, you just hit apply, and it keeps that change that you made. So now we can already see a big difference in the two pictures. Let's go into something a little more advanced. We will go to the fun and useful stuff. Here's one that'll make your picture black and white if it wasn't already. You can see all these different options that it can apply to your photo. We'll just try one and then undo it if we don't like it. Let's try saturation. And then of course there's an adjustment amount of how much saturation you like. So then it shows almost a blue black and white. And then, of course, the more yellow it becomes, the more antique it looks. And I kind of like that aspect of it. That's why I chose a black and white photo. So I'm going to go about right there. Just a tint, not to say that it's too old of a picture, but just enough to add a little character. And then we'll hit the apply button like I just did. And real quick, let's hit some of the more advanced and fun changes that you can do to your photo. You can make a pencil sketch of it. I'm going to try that. And then, of course, you can adjust that to the way that you like, to the extreme that you like, and fade. Radius, I think, is the texture of the grain. And then the strength, of course, how much you'd like it to be, light or dark. I kind of like it right in the center, right about there. But I'm going to cancel that because I just want to stick to trying a few other things. Comic book. We can give your picture a comic book grain. See how it's got that little dots around the edges. That's pretty cool. But maybe we'll give it a border just to give it a little more, I don't know, more like a photo. There's a nice picture matted. It looks like there's a little matted edge there. And then if you wanted to add a caption, you could create more of an edge there for a caption. But I'll stick that where it's at. It looks formal photo. So there, I just wanted to show you some of the few things that you can do to have fun with your pictures, and then once you've got that done, you can add these pictures down, that were downloaded right onto your computer to your paper, and it will be real useful for creating a better overall experience in your research papers. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. See you in class.